I did a 31-day challenge of keeping one tiny commitment to myself per day, and I shared it with the internet. And I want to tell you how that went for me. So let's get into it. Hello, world. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, hi. How are you? How is your heart? I pray all is well. I really pray all is well. I really do. I really do. So I did a 31-day challenge. I'm going to just call it a challenge now, whatever. I wasn't calling it that at first, though, because I was like, basically, when you say something is challenging, that's what your mind going to consider it to be, is challenging. And for me, I feel like when you say a thing is challenging, then it's going to be a challenge for you. So I was calling it a 31-day commitment of keeping one tiny commitment or one tiny promise to ourselves per day. And I shared it online. I basically posted every day on TikTok, and I also shared it in my YouTube short. So if you want to go back and check it out, you can go back and check those videos out. So what I learned during the 31 days of keeping one tiny commitment to myself per day was that I can understand why we as humans, why so many of us struggle with consistency. And the reason is not, it's not that we are incapable of being consistent. It's literally because of our self-talk, our inner dialogue, our inner world, what we're saying internally, how we're speaking. And all of that, I feel like all of that played a role for me. And a lot of times I did notice the doubt coming in. I did notice the negative thoughts coming in. I did even notice sometimes when I wanted to, and it wasn't often, I'm going to be honest, it wasn't often, because I feel like when you start doing this work, you know how to basically get yourself in a space where you can cast down them negative thoughts and actually switch them up and say the things that need to be said in order for you to push through and do the things that you know you're supposed to do. Like I said, it was a point in time in my life where I was quitting everything, giving up, quitting, spiraling, being sad, being depressed for days on days on days. But I'm so grateful that I've done the work and I'm doing the work, which is why I'm so passionate about coming on here and just talking to y'all about this, because the old me wouldn't even be here this far today. I wouldn't even be doing this. I wouldn't continue to be showing up, because I know how easy it was for me in the past to give up, to quit, to doubt myself, to feel like I wasn't worthy enough, feel like I wasn't capable enough. All of the things. So yeah, what I learned is that literally negative self-talk, harsh self-talk, mean self-talk is so impossible. It's impossible for you to be consistent if you are talking and speaking like this. You literally have to have an internal dialogue that is uplifting, that is hyping you up, cheering you on. When you want to follow through with a thing, when you want to get things done, when you want to work towards achieving and accomplishing a goal, you have to be mindful of how you're speaking to yourself. That's number one. I remember like around day 15, around about day 15, I had a thought that came in and was like, because I'm also working, there are other areas in my life that I need to improve on, right? But what I want to say is this. I'm telling you, so I'm so grateful for the space that I'm in. Let me tell you this. When you realize that it's not about perfection, it's about progress, that your life is not going to be perfect, that you're going to have struggles and things that you're going to deal with, right? But that doesn't mean that you're a failure. That doesn't mean that you're not capable of switching up those things. So I had a thought about this area in my life that I'm struggling with and I'm trying to actually work on, but I still have challenges in that area, right? And so the thought kicked in on by day 15, that the thought of that thing was kicking in, and all of the voices in my head about, oh, you just repeat the same cycles, you still haven't conquered that, you still doing what you say you're not gonna do in that area, right? But you know what I instantly had to do? I said, no, hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Yeah, I thought I was. I said, no, I've been showing up for 15 days. This is 15 days I've been showing up and keeping this commitment. My commitment was for me to walk for 30 minutes every day. And I had been doing it for 15 days straight. And I had to give myself a pat on the back. I had to tell myself, I'm proud of you. You showed up consistently for 15 days. And that's what you have to do. When you find yourself getting to a point in your life and the thoughts start kicking in, trying to attack you about stuff from your past or anything, you have to remember and remind yourself of the things that you have done, the accomplishments, the achievements. You have to remind yourself in that moment, because I'm telling you, them thoughts, they're going to creep in, they're going to sneak in, and you will start spiraling. You will start getting sad. You will start getting emotional. You will start feeling so low and so down. But you have to remind yourself of the accomplishments and the things that you have done, how far you have come. Okay, so I did understand. I did learn that it is so important when you're trying to work towards something. You have to make sure you are rewiring, switching up that self-talk. And so another thing that I learned is that I have literally changed. And it's another thing I wanted to say, and I also was mentioning this in my post. It may not look like you have changed. It may not even feel like you have changed, y'all, because one thing about it, when you are transforming, when you are changing, right, you won't see the results right away. You can't go to the gym for 2 weeks, 1 week, and start seeing abs pop out. You can't switch up your diet and start seeing big results. You will see tiny results. You will see small micro changes. It won't always be noticeable right away. But one thing I do know is that I realized that, okay, the more I showed up, the more I was consistent, the more I did the thing, the more I followed through, the more my inner dialogue, my internal self-talk was, just good. The more I felt better, the more I was proud of me, the more regulated I became, the more all of the good things, right? The more self-aware I became. It was just a lot of good things happening inside. The more I showed up, the more consistent I was, the more I followed through on my walk. No matter what time it was during the day. It was cold in the mornings. I still got up and I went. And when I got through my 30 minutes, I sat back in the car. I said, you know what? I'm proud of you. You showed up. And that's how you got to be. You literally got to say, you know what? I'm proud of you. You got to look yourself in the mirror. If you don't even look in the mirror, when you sitting where you sitting, you got to say, hey, I'm proud of you. You laying in the bed, I'm proud of you. You at work, you on the job, you doing whatever you're doing, I'm proud of you. You need to acknowledge you. I realized that every day I was acknowledging me. I was checking in with me. I made sure I checked in. I always would check in and say, hey, you know what? You showed up today. I'm proud of you. So make sure you are doing that. Make sure you're doing it. If you don't do a commitment, if you don't do a challenge, make sure you are checking in with yourself daily. I talked about this, y'all. It's crazy how we recharge our phones, we recharge our laptops, our devices, all the things, but we don't recharge ourselves. We don't check in with ourselves. We don't make sure we're good. We're not refilling up our cups. You have to make sure you're doing this for you. You have to make sure the relationship with yourself is one of the best relationships. You know why? Because it's going to matter. The better your relationship is with you, the more better you can be in your external, all the other relationships in your life. But you have to focus on making sure you are good, making sure you're straight first, and then you can be who you need to be for other people. What most people don't realize, another thing that I want to say is this: your self-talk is shaping your identity. Your self-talk is shaping your identity. If you tell yourself you can, I promise you can. You will figure it out. If you say you can't, then you will not do it. Point blank, period. So every day when I was saying, you know what? I got to get up and do my commitment today. I'm going to go for my walk today. I'm going to make sure I start taking all the actions and doing all the things that move me toward going to do my walk. Whether it was on the weekends, which it was, I had to walk on weekends, Sunday through Sunday, every week of this month, I walked. Right? Every day of this month. But I understood that the more that I was aware of how I spoke to myself internally, is just shaping me. It's shaping my identity. You will realize your internal dialogue, your internal voice, your self-talk, what you're saying internally, it starts to shape who you are, how you show up in this life, how you are presenting yourself in this life based off of your self-talk, the voices in your head, what you're saying up in here, what you're saying internally. So you have to be aware of that. You have to be aware of how you speak it internally. And understand this: if you don't change that voice, if you don't switch up that internal dialogue, you're going to repeat the patterns, repeat the cycles over and over and over again. you're going to repeat it. It don't feel good. It don't feel good when you are in them sad spaces and you mad at the world, you mad at everybody, but really you supposed to be mad at you. It don't feel good when you say you're going to do something and then you don't follow through. And now all of that negativity, the way you feel is flowing over into your relationships, into your career, your job. And you mad because really you just didn't keep the promise to yourself. Y'all, I'm in a mentorship and we meet weekly. And one of the ladies said in the mentorship, she said that she was mad at herself because she lied to herself every day in 2025. Last year, she lied to herself every single day. Yeah, it's some of us that lie to ourselves every single day. Then you don't understand why you're feeling the way you feel. It's because you're breaking your own heart, honey. That is why you feel the way you feel. That is why you upset. That's why you're mad. You're breaking your own heart. Let this not be the year that you continue to break your own heart. If you say you're going to do something, that's why I did the challenge, because it was one micro commitment, one micro promise per day. Just make a promise to yourself per day and stick to it. Start small. If you know that you aren't in a space yet to do the things like this way out of your league right now, don't do it. Don't make that commitment to yourself right now. You have to know yourself too. That's a part of being self-aware, understanding and knowing who you are, knowing your patterns, knowing your behaviors, knowing who you are. Yes, you can overcome it. Yes, you can change. You can, but start small. Help yourself out. Start small. One tiny commitment, one micro promise, and then that'll overflow into other areas of your life. As we move into the month of February, hopefully, if some of you did do this challenge, some of you did do the commitment with me, kudos to you, shout out to you. But I want you to know this. Even after this month, you still got to live with the voices in your head. You still have to live with your internal dialogue, right? So if you want to keep the momentum going, I have, and I'm so excited about this, I have a self-talk rewiring self-love workshop happening on Valentine's Day. That's right, February 14th. What other day than Valentine's Day? What other day than Love Day? To pour into you, to love on you and pour into you. Inside of this workshop, y'all, we will be actually getting to the root cause of why we are the way we are, why we talk the way we talk, why our internal world is so chaotic. It's so much emotional chaos going on in there. This is for the women who self-doubt, who restart every single Monday, who quit on themselves, who give up, who quit every single thing. This is for you. This will be a safe space. It will be intimate. I am only opening it up for 10 people. There are only 10 slots available in this workshop. Bring your pens, bring your paper, bring your tissue if you need to. If you need to come in there and cry a little bit, we might do some crying. Who knows? But I would love for you to come be a part of this workshop, pour into you. It will be at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So before you even get out, get your day started and receive all of the love that you deserve from everybody else outside of you. You're going to pour into you first, and then go get all the love you need from everybody else. Check out the description box where I have the self-talk rewiring workshop for you. It's available today, right now. There's only 10 seats available for this workshop, and it will be intimate. It will be small. It will be personal, and just come in, have an open heart and an open mind, and know that if you want to continue and keep this momentum going, continue to show up for yourself, continue to speak life into you, continue to break the cycles and become the woman who you say you want to become in this season. This is the workshop for you. I would love to see you there. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. I won't be posting the tiny commitment content anymore, just because I will continue to commit to things and keep promises and continue that. I just won't be showing up and posting that content. So for the people that were messaging me and sending me messages, B, where you at? B, you didn't post today. B, where is it? I will, because I was posting every day, but some days it was a little bit later in the day. So for those people, I need you to hold yourself accountable. I need you to continue to keep the momentum going, to keep showing up for you, keep being consistent. Know that you are capable. You have the power to do so. You can continue to do this. And sometimes, yeah, you do need some hand holding. And that's why I have the workshop for you. I want you to come in. I'm going to give you the tools, the strategies, and we're going to talk it out. We're going to work it out. We're going to rewire that self-talk so that you can show up boldly, confidently. This is your season. This is your year, okay? Don't give up on you. Love on you, pour into you. You deserve it, okay? You deserve it. And y'all, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Listen, if you haven't looked in the mirror and told yourself anything nice today, I'm gonna need you to go look in that mirror and tell yourself something nice. Also, put in the comments down below if you did the commitment, if you gonna start doing a commitment, even if you give yourself 7 days, 5 days, 10 days to commit to one tiny promise per day. Put it in the comments below. Let's talk about it, y'all. Talk to me. I wanna hear from you. I want to hear from you. So put it in the comments below. Like I said, go look in the mirror, tell yourself something nice because you deserve it. I love you, but God love you more. I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all be sweet, okay? Bye.